Hello, this is Liz here with Stampin' on the Rock. This is the card that I'll be sharing with you today. This is one of the cards that we did in Card Club this month. I'll be using the stamp set Eden's Garden. And there are dies that go with this. I'm not using it for this card in particular, but these are the dies that are beautiful. You have frames here. There's an edge die. There's a label die. Okay, and this one is called Eden Dies. Okay, but for today, I'll be using the Eden's Garden stamp set, Evening Evergreen ink pad, Soft Succulent, and Orchid Oasis. Okay, those are the three colors. And the cardstock similar, I'll be using Orchid Oasis for the base. I have a piece of soft succulent cardstock, which is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I have a piece of white cardstock that is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And then I have a little piece here that is 3/4 inches by 2 1/2. Okay. What else will I be using here? Okay, I'll be using these festive pearls. These were in the winter mini catalog, but they are still available. You will not find them in a catalog, but they are online. Festive pearls. So they are in the online store. And these have the soft succulent color of the pearls that I'll be using for today. And I think that's it, other than just basic adhesive and scissors. Let me grab my adhesive in a minute. Let's see. All right. Well, this is good. All right, this is good because both my adhesives are empty. So I'm going to show you how to fill these because sometimes people forget or they don't realize and they just throw this away when it's empty. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me show you how you can just refill it. I'm not really sure these bags come with this like resealable top on it, like a Ziploc bag. I'm not really sure why, because I don't know why you would reseal the bag. So anyway, I'm just going to snip that off of there. Let's pull the refill out. So if you have this stamp and seal, it is refillable. So if you start seeing that red tape in there, it is empty. Just squeeze it a little bit and pull it apart. Take this out and throw that away. Grab the new one here. And you're just going to line up. There's 2 holes here where the adhesive is, and there's 2 like spindles here. So fit those inside there, tap it in. And there you go. And then you just want to take this and with your finger, just roll it up until you feel sticky and you're all good to go. Okay? All right. So let's get going with this. I'm going to pull this down so I have a scratch paper here. I'm taking this piece here that was the 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to stamp this one. We're going to use Orchid Oasis. This stamp set has the varied shading on it. So you'll have some areas that are dark, some areas that are light. So it does the shading for you. Tap, tap, tap without smushing. If you notice, once I ink that stamp up, if I flip it over, you don't see any ink on the block. Okay. I'm going to do off a little bit down here, straight down, straight back up. I want to do another one up here on the top corner, straight down, straight back up, and you get the varying shades there. Okay, we'll set that aside. And this is Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen. All right, so I have 2 of these little leaf sprigs going on here. I'm going to do one of them in the Soft Succulent. So this is going to be the filler. We're going to fill in these areas. So one's just a little lighter shade. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Okay, that's Soft Succulent. And you'll see how I'm just building. Now I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen. Sorry, not in the camera there. Tap, tap. Just add a little bit in there, and you're going right over top of what you've already done. Just to give a little more There you go. Okay, so that's it. That's what I have. Gonna move that aside. You know what? While I have my ink out, let's stamp the words right away. I'm going to use the Orchid Oasis for that one. And I'm using the stamp set, the stamp that says hello there. I find it's hard to stamp right on white with like white cardstock on here. So what I will do here is there's some green here that makes it a little easier to see where you're stamping. So let's do that. I'm going a little to the left because I want to be able to put my pearls on. Let's see how this is going to go. Look at this. Last night I had class and we had club here and some of the ladies had caught an edge. I just want you to know, look, I do it too. See, I caught the edge there. So you take that fancy paper that we have and flip it over. You have another side. It happens. I do it too. So you just want to be real careful to go straight down and straight back up without rocking. And there we go. We have it. But I caught an edge too. It happens. All right. Okay, let's get this ink out of here. Da, da, da. Okay, I think, yes, all of our stamping's done. So let me just get this out of here. Okay, now that that's done, I did all my stamping first. I'm going to take that piece and put it into Merry Melody, I think is what it's called. I'm so sorry. Merry Melody, I think. The embossing folder. It's the music notes embossing folder. Can you see those music notes there? Okay, where the Stampin' Up! Logo is, that's the top side. So I'm going to lay this inside here. Close that up, and then we're running it through the machine. Okay, so bear with me a second. If I get these plates in here. All right, just rolling it through the embossing machine. Okay, and here we go. If you can see this, can you see the texture on there? Magic. It's still magic. All right, now I'm going to take this and let's attach this. Let's attach this to our base. Go right here. When I'm creating, I try not to have everything be, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, how to have everything be on its own space. What I mean by that is, like, instead of stamping this entire flower leaf image here, it's stamped off. So it kind of goes into another area. The whole stamp doesn't have to be on this paper. So it's stamped off a little bit. So in doing that, I want to take this piece also, and instead of putting it just on the white, I'm going to overlap over to the green, and that helps bring in the green into the white. So let me grab some dimensionals here. Okay, so this piece, instead of just having it right here by the white, I'm going to put it right up against the green part. So it brings in that layer into the top layer. Okay, I want to add these little pearls. I'm going to take my scissors and pick up from underneath so that I get the adhesive comes with it and slide it off. Go underneath and slide it. There we go. Okay, we'll turn this over. Remember, with the Stampin' Seal, you want to snap at the end, rolling down and snap. Do a snap at the end to cut that off. Oops, I forgot to fold this in half. It's already been scored, but let's fold this in half. Okay, now we'll go ahead and put that on top. And again, these colors are Orchid Opulence and Soft Succulent. I'll turn over on the back, press it all down into place. And there you go. And there's your card for today. Hope you enjoyed. Go create. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.